Beloved soul, I see the tremor in your heart, the quiet ache that hides beneath your strength. You do not speak it aloud, but heaven has heard the music of your longing. And I, Cecilia, servant of the eternal melody, kneel beside you in this moment, not as one above, but as one who knows the weight of silence. I once walked where you walk now, through streets of noise and fear, through days when faith felt fragile as breath. Yet even then, a song was forming within me, a song not of the voice, but of the soul. I know that song is in you too. I can feel it trembling beneath your wounds, ready to rise again. Child of divine promise, you are not forgotten. Each tear that has fallen from your eyes has been gathered like dew in the chalice of the angels. Every sigh you thought was wasted has become incense before the throne of the Most High. You are seen. You are known. You are loved. When the night grows heavy and the world grows silent around you, remember, silence is not absence. It is the breath of God surrounding you. It is the hush before the dawn of miracles. And within that stillness, heaven listens for the smallest whisper of your faith. Let me place my hand upon your heart. Feel how it beats, not only with your life, but with the rhythm of eternity. The same pulse that once moved within me, the same light that carried me through the flames, now burns quietly within you. Do not fear its trembling, it is holy. Do not fear your weakness, it is the gate through which grace enters. You are not meant to carry this alone. Let me carry part of it for you. Let my intercession be the soft song that rises on your behalf when your own voice falters. I will sing for you in the courts of heaven until your heart remembers its music again. I know your burdens, the weariness of waiting, the questions that have no answers, the love that feels unanswered or broken. I know the ache of giving all you have and still feeling unseen. But listen, gentle soul, nothing given in love is ever lost. The Eternal remembers every act of kindness, every hidden sacrifice, every silent prayer. They are woven into your destiny like threads of gold. If you could see what I see now, you would not doubt for a moment that your story is unfolding perfectly, even through pain. The delays, the disappointments, the long nights of uncertainty, they are not punishments, they are preparation. Heaven does not rush what it loves. The divine artist takes his time with souls that are meant to shine. In your work, when exhaustion presses upon you, know that your labor is sacred. Every effort done with honesty and love becomes part of a greater design. I bless your hands, may they find joy in creating, peace in giving, and strength in perseverance. The world may not always notice, but heaven counts every faithful gesture. And in your heart, where love has been wounded or lost, let healing begin like a dawn unseen. Someone, somewhere, is being shaped for you, perhaps a friend, perhaps a soul you once knew, perhaps even a stranger you have yet to meet. Love will not abandon you. It may take a different form, but it will return, purified by time and grace. Let it find you ready, open, whole, and kind. Within your family, too, I see light stirring beneath the ashes. Forgiveness is moving quietly between hearts, softening what once was hardened. Where there was silence, words of truth will soon flow again. Where there was distance, hands will reach across the years. Peace will return, not as something given from outside, but as something awakened from within. Beloved, do not despise your waiting. Waiting is the workshop of miracles. It is where faith grows roots and learns to sing beneath the soil. Your season of grace is near. I can already hear the sound of angels preparing celebration, a melody rising in heaven for the moment your eyes finally see what your heart has always believed. When you grow tired, rest in this thought: I am praying with you, not from afar, but beside you, within the same breath of God. Each note of your sigh becomes part of my song. Together, we create a harmony that even the darkness cannot drown. You are not your failures. You are not your fears. You are the echo of divine love shaped into human form. You carry within you a music older than stars. And when you trust again, when you forgive, when you love, when you lift your eyes toward the light, that ancient song awakens. The whole of heaven listens. So do not measure yourself by what has been broken. Even shattered instruments can sing when they are placed in the hands of the Creator. Let Him tune you anew. Let Him rewrite your melody with grace. Let Him turn your sorrow into sound. One day, you will understand every dissonance was part of the symphony. I see your future shimmering just beyond the veil of this moment. There will be work that fulfills you, love that stays, and peace that grows like sunlight through your windows. You will stand one morning, look back upon this valley, and say, "It was all worth it." Until then, I remain near. My song surrounds you, not a loud song, but a constant one, woven through your every breath. It will rise in your dreams, in moments of laughter, in sudden calm after tears. It will remind you that holiness is not the absence of struggle, but the presence of love that refuses to die. The world will try to drown your song, but you will remember, I sang mine beneath the roar of persecution, and even the sword could not still it. Yours too will endure. And together, our melodies will meet, a hymn of courage, of purity, of eternal devotion. Keep your heart open. Keep your gaze lifted. The dawn is near. The angels are already tuning their harps, for something beautiful is approaching your life, something only faith can recognize before it arrives. Beloved soul, let this be your prayer tonight. May my life become a song of love. May my trials become music. May my silence speak of faith. And I, Cecilia, will carry your words to heaven, singing them softly before the eternal light, until they return to you fulfilled, like a melody completed in the heart of God. And even now, I feel the next verse rising, the part yet unsung, where your miracle begins to unfold. And now, my beloved soul, stay within this silence a little longer, for something sacred is moving through it. It is not an ending you feel, but the trembling of beginnings yet unseen. Heaven bends close tonight. The stars sing still, but they are listening to your heart. The angels that guard you have taken their place around your life, their wings touching, forming a circle of light. Every worry that presses upon your mind is already being lifted, thread by thread, woven into patterns of mercy you cannot yet discern. You have asked for signs, and they will come, not in thunder or in fire, but in gentle gestures, a door that opens when all seemed closed, a word that arrives just when you are fading, a kindness that restores your breath. Do not doubt these small miracles, they are the language of heaven. There is healing in motion now. I can feel it in the currents that pass between worlds. Your heart, once tired from too many storms, is being cradled in divine hands. The wounds you thought eternal are beginning to glow with light from within. Pain is turning into wisdom, and sorrow into strength. You are not breaking anymore, you are becoming whole. I see before you 3 paths, each touched by grace. On the first, your work begins to bloom. The tasks that once felt heavy will soon carry meaning. You will create with purpose, not to prove your worth, but to express the beauty already within you. People will see your light and not understand how you kept shining in the dark, but you will know, it was faith, steady and quiet, that kept the flame alive. Your efforts are seeds, and the harvest is near. On the second path, the heart of love awakens. Someone has been walking toward you slowly, guided by unseen hands. You may not yet recognize the shape of their face, but heaven has already written their name beside yours. Where your heart once feared to trust, peace will take root. It will not be a love of fleeting fire, but of enduring warmth, a love that listens, forgives, and stays. When it comes, you will not need to chase it. It will find you standing still, ready, whole. That is how true love arrives, quietly, as if it had always been there. And on the third path, the home of your spirit is restored. I see unity forming where there was division, family hands reaching across silence, the warmth of forgiveness melting years of cold. You will understand then that reconciliation is not weakness, it is the echo of heaven's own heart. Peace will dwell again within your walls. Laughter will return, and the air will carry gratitude instead of grief. These three blessings, work, love, and home, are intertwined like chords of a single song. Each strengthens the other, each will rise in its appointed time. And when all three sound together, your life will resound with harmony so divine that even the heavens will pause to listen. Yet, beloved, I must tell you this truth: miracles do not rush those who wait with faith. You will still have mornings when fear whispers, and nights when hope feels far. But when that happens, remember this prayer. Remember my voice whispering through the veil: the silence is not empty, it is full of angels. Do not chase perfection, chase presence. Be where your feet stand. Let each breath be an act of praise. When you cook, when you work, when you walk, let your life hum softly with gratitude. That quiet music will summon grace more surely than any shouted prayer. If you stumble again, do not be ashamed. Every saint has fallen, every light has flickered. What matters is that you rise, that you allow love to lift you once more. Heaven delights in your courage more than in your success. The eternal does not measure by achievement, but by the tenderness with which you continue to try. I once sang in the midst of fire. You are asked only to sing in the midst of life. Let your daily moments be hymns. Let your kindness be your instrument, your patience your melody, your forgiveness your harmony. In this way, your very existence becomes music, a living offering of praise. You wonder if heaven truly hears you. Oh, beloved! Heaven hears every heartbeat. Even when your lips are still, your soul is praying. Even when your faith feels lost, it is faith itself that carries you. The silence between your words is the purest prayer of all. Now, lift your gaze, see how light spills through the edges of this night. That glow on the horizon is your promise awakening. The shadows that frightened you were never meant to stay, they were only the curtain before the dawn. I bless your mind, may it rest from the weight of overthinking. I bless your heart, may it learn to trust its own rhythm again. I bless your body, may it know the peace of being enough, exactly as it is. And I bless your path, that every step ahead be guided by unseen grace and guarded by divine love. Do not fear what lies ahead. There is a hand already preparing the way, clearing obstacles you cannot see. Where you thought the road ended, a bridge is being built. Where you feared emptiness, abundance is forming quietly, like morning mist. Soon, you will stand before the very dream you once thought impossible. You will touch it, and it will not vanish. It will stay, because it was promised. Because you were faithful in the waiting. So keep your lamp burning. Keep your hope alive. And when the world grows loud, close your eyes and listen. You will hear me singing beside you, a melody that carries peace through the storm. You are not alone, child of the eternal. Every saint, every angel, every spark of divine love is leaning toward your life with joy. Heaven celebrates you even now, not for what you do, but for the beauty of your being. Let these words settle in your spirit like oil upon flame. Let them comfort you when doubt returns. Let them remind you that faith is not about seeing, but about remembering what cannot die. I will remain here, in the quiet beyond time, my song interwoven with your own. Each time you pray, each time you hope, each time you choose love over fear, I will be near, and heaven will listen. The next chapter is already beginning. The light is gathering. And the melody continues, beloved soul. Do not be afraid of the light that now draws near. It comes not to expose your wounds, but to heal them. It comes not to remind you of what was lost, but to reveal what was never taken away. For all that is true, all that is pure, all that belongs to love, cannot be broken, it can only be reborn. I see before me the garden of your spirit, once dimmed by sorrow, now beginning to shimmer with morning dew. Each tear you have shed has watered this soil. Each trial you have endured has made its roots strong beneath the earth. And now, unseen to you, a new bloom begins to rise. It is tender, yes, fragile, still, but it carries the fragrance of heaven. It is your faith, renewed. Your joy, returning. Your song, reborn. There will be days ahead when laughter visits you like sunlight through old windows, and you will realize that peace no longer feels like a distant promise, it lives within you. You will walk lighter, speak softer, love deeper. Not because the world has changed, but because you have. Grace has rewritten your melody. The shadows that once frightened you will become your companions of wisdom. You will thank them, yes, even the pain, for they led you to this moment of clarity, where you can finally see that the fire did not consume you, it refined you. Your heart now carries the shape of divine endurance. It beats in rhythm with eternity. Look now, beloved, before you, the path glows faintly with gold. That is not imagination, it is promise made visible. Your steps, once uncertain, will soon fall with confidence and calm. The work of your hands will prosper, the words of your mouth will bring healing, and the places where you walk will remember the peace you leave behind. I bless your tomorrow, that it may come clothed in gentleness. I bless your dreams, that they may no longer haunt you with what might have been, but inspire you with what shall yet be. I bless your relationships, that love may find you honest and unguarded. May forgiveness flow easily from your lips, and compassion dwell unceasingly in your heart. And when the world grows heavy again, as it sometimes will, may you return here, to this stillness between my words, and remember, you are part of something far greater than the moment that hurts. You are the continuation of a divine melody that began long before your first breath and will outlast every sorrow. I tell you, child of faith, the season of miracles you longed for, it is no longer distant. It is near. It is already moving through your days, quiet as wind over water, gentle as grace unfolding. The blessings you prayed for are on their way, and they come not to overwhelm, but to remind you that heaven never forgot your name. Soon, you will wake one morning and realize that the ache has faded, that hope has found its home again. And in that quiet moment of peace, you will know, this is what the waiting was for. This is what every tear, every silence, every act of faith was preparing. You will look back and see that nothing was wasted. Every note, every breath, was part of the same divine symphony. So lift your eyes. The horizon glows with promise. The song that once trembled in your chest has become a hymn that heaven now sings with you. You are not the same as when you began, you are lighter, clearer, radiant. Your very being has become an instrument of love. And wherever you go from this moment forward, the world will feel it, the quiet presence of one who knows that faith does not end in fire, but in light. I am with you still. Not above you, not beyond, but beside you, as a whisper in the stillness, as a warmth upon your heart. And when you sing, when you pray, when you choose hope again, my voice will rise with yours. Together, our harmonies will reach the throne of the eternal, and in that sacred meeting of sound and spirit, the world will be blessed through you. Now, let the final silence fall, not as an ending, but as a breath between verses. For this prayer does not close, it continues in your life, in your choices, in the kindness you bring to others. Every act of love you offer is another line in this eternal hymn. Go, beloved soul, carry peace where there was pain, carry light where there was loss, carry song where there was silence. And when the day grows quiet again, remember, you are never alone. You are music. You are miracle. You are the sound of heaven made flesh.